Hey people, this is V187 and welcome back to my Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. And the first part of Terra here, we're just about to start him. A disciplined young man who feels compelled to find greater strength. He relies on brute force in combat. Yes, that's not my favorite playstyle, that's for sure, but yeah, we're gonna play as Terra. Here we go. I will say his story is very interesting though. I do like Terra's story overall as a plot. It's very fun. I'm gonna have to get used to his combat. I definitely won't be doing the post game because you can choose which character you want to do the end game on basically, and I probably won't be doing it on Terra. I don't know, nah, probably not.
Today you will be examined for the Mark of Mastery. Not one, but two of the Keyblades chosen stand here as candidates. But this is neither a competition nor a battle for supremacy. Not a test of wills, but a test of heart. Both of you may prevail, or neither. But I am sure our guest, Master Xehanort, did not travel all this way to see our youngest prospects in years fall short of the mark. I trust you are ready.
Yes.
Then let the examination begin.
Oh, you and your wiggly fingers, I forgot about you.
Don't worry about me. You two focus on the exam.
But Ven, you're in danger here. Go wait in your room.
No way. I've been looking forward to this. Seeing you two become masters. I'm not gonna miss it now.
He could take care of himself. He's been out there training just as hard as us.
Yeah.
Stay sharp, Ven.
Alright, and with that we are finally in control of Terra for the actual first part of the game here. And you can actually die in this part, so I have to be careful basically immediately. Let's talk over the spinny heart here. Yeah, information, destroy the orbs of light. I like how they shrunk down that UI, so I'm happy about that. If it had like stretched across the entire screen like it did on the PSP, it wouldn't have been nice, but that's fine. Yeah, so yeah, Terra is slow, and oh my god, and these balls of light / darkness aren't very good at staying in one spot. But luckily, like, the other characters can dwindle down their HP. I don't think they can kill them. You have to land the finishing blow, which is fine. But yeah, just as far as Terra goes, just make sure you don't take any, or take as little damage as you can, because and make sure you grab the HP orbs, because if you don't, then you're gonna struggle. And I have died here before. I think I want to say that was on proud mode, just because like they deal like a good 1/10 of damage every time you get hit, and that can be kind of often if you're not careful here. But yeah, as long as we're, you know, you just gotta have care. That's all it takes. Still really care. Unfortunately, I don't have Tic Tacs with me today. I wanted to bring it, but when I went to Best Buy, because I had to go to Best Buy to get a wire so I could record, because I forgot the Hopage needs component for PS3. They didn't have Tic Tacs, so next time. I've actually been having more hot chocolate over Tic Tacs. I might make that my new consistency over videos, like I've been doing in Galaxy 2, because it's warmer and it's winter and I'm cold, and Tic Tacs do not keep me warm, but hot chocolate does.
That was unexpected. But one must keep a still heart even in the most trying of circumstances. It was an excellent test, one I chose to let unfold. Which brings us to your next trial. Now, Terra and Aqua, the two of you will face each other in combat. Remember, there are no winners, only truths. For when equal powers clash, their nature is revealed. Begin! We have deliberated and reached a decision. Terra, Aqua, you both performed commendably. However, only Aqua has shown the mark of mastery. Terra, you failed to keep the darkness within you sufficiently in check. But there is always next time. That is all. Aqua, as our newest Keyblade Master, you are entitled to certain knowledge. Please wait here for further instruction.
Hey.
Terra, I'm sorry.
The darkness. Where did it come from?
What do you make of Ventus?
He ain't gonna cut it. Somebody's gotta break that loser in.
Not here, you won't. I have to keep up appearances.
I know that. He just needs a little incentive to leave home.
Sorry. But I need some time alone. There's darkness within me. So what does that matter? I know I'm strong enough to hold it back.
Yes. You are indeed strong. The darkness is nothing to fear.
Master Xehanort.
And yet, how frustrating that Ericus refutes its power. Why, you could train with him forever, and still, you'd never be a master in his eyes.
But why? Help me understand, Master Xehanort. What is it that I failed to learn?
You're fine as you are. Darkness cannot be destroyed. It can only be channeled.
Yes. Thank you, Master. What happened?
I don't know. Why isn't Ven here?
Very well, then. I will send my pupils to investigate. Yes, I understand. Farewell. That was my dear old friend Yen Sid. As you know, he is master no more, but he still keeps a close eye on the tides of light and darkness. His counsel serves as signposts on the road we wielders of the Keyblade must walk. All the more reason then for concern, for he tells me the princesses of heart are in danger. Not only from the forces of darkness, as you may assume, but also from a new threat, one that feeds on negativity. Fledgling emotions that have taken monster form. Yen Sid calls them the Unversed. As wielders of the Keyblade, you are tasked with striking down any who would upset the balance of light and darkness. The Unversed are no exception. I tried to pass this news on to Master Xehanort, but my repeated attempts to reach him have failed. I doubt there is any connection, and yet this all troubles me.
Master Xehanort is gone?
So here we are. I need you two to get this situation under control. Eliminate the Unversed, and find Master Xehanort. I have unlocked the lanes between. You may use these forbidden pathways to travel between this world and countless others. The darkness looms closer than usual within these spaces, but your armor will protect you. Lastly, remember that order must be kept. You cannot tell anyone there are other worlds. Now go, and fulfill your duty.
Yes, Master.
Terra, consider this an opportunity. A second chance for you to change my mind.
What?
You must know, I care for you like my own son. If I could have my way, I would name you Master in a second. But how can I, when you are so obsessed with power? Terra, you mustn't be afraid of losing. Fear leads to obsession with power, and obsession beckons the darkness. You must never forget.
Thank you, Master. I swear, I will not fail you again.
Terra!
It's okay.
And with that, we get a forged D-Link with Ventus, and I would assume with everyone else too. I will talk about D-Links myself when we get there. The game's going to try to explain it, but it's just going to info dump you. And I don't want to info dump you as well. So when we get to that point, I'll just talk about it. It's very simple, really. It's kind of like the replacement of summons in this game, because you actually can't summon in Birth by Sleep. Oh, we get our first trophy. The journey begins. That's cool. I'm excited for trophies. Unlock the command board for the land of departure. Cool. And here we are at the world map. We might actually end it off here. It depends. I know today was pretty cutscene heavy with all the cutscenes going on, but you know they were important. Once we go to the next part, we'll be able to finally get into our first world, our first level. But I guess what I can show you, I don't know if we can do command board just yet here. Open menu, yeah, okay. Let's see. We can do command board. I'm not gonna do it now because we're kind of like we're not super low on time, but you know what I think I'll do is I'll have I'll spend like a good half video every once in a while, or at least for each character, going through the command board, and I want to look up which rewards are good and which ones I want, because this is my first time playing on critical, so it's kind of interesting how we're gonna be doing this, but we'll see. As you can see, if you go all the way over here, all this empty space, we'll be unlocking new worlds and stuff. And luckily, at least thankfully to me, I don't know how many of you like it, but there is no gummy ship thing, like a level in this world. That's all like Star Foxy and stuff. You don't have to worry about that. So it's basically like, all right, you have your bike, you're just gonna fly from one place to another. We have the Enchanted Dominion coming up next. So yeah, we'll probably do that next video. Yeah, I think we're good for now. What else I want to go over really quick? Command X. Yeah, we're not gonna do 0 XP. We do want scan. If you go over here to action commands, blocks, yeah, we have slide and block. So yeah, slide is like the dodge thing that Terra has. Jump is jump, obviously, and block is block. For shot locks here, if you go down here, we only have Sonic Shadow. We will get more as we go on. I think you can find, if I remember right, you can find them in chests and stuff too, which is nice. And we only have 3 abilities. So that's fine. We are gonna want to go. Oh, I want to go to abilities down here and turn on scan because I think by default all abilities come on as off. Oh, see, scan. Oh, scan is on actually. Okay, that's cool. 0 XP will leave off. What else we're missing? Finish commands. Yes. So traditionally in my old LP, I always named these. Oh wait, can we not name them anymore? Oh my goodness. Okay, we can. Right. Reset name. So we can name this here. Did I? Yes. No. No. I want. How do you? Rename is triangle. Okay. So, what do you want me to name finish commands? You can let me know in the comments, and I will. Whichever one gets the most, or whichever one I like the most. Yeah, probably whichever one I like the most. I'll pick, and then we'll do that. That's what I used to do, and I'm gonna do that again because that was fun. So, yeah. Every level finish here. I need to see which ones I want to progress it to once we get through this tree here. But that's for later. That's not for now. I don't have to worry about that yet. So yeah. All right. That'll be all for today. I think we're pretty good. Game help. What's that? Oh, it's just more info dumping. I don't need that. Reports. If you go over here, yeah, I might as well show this off real quick. It's basically the journal where it talks about the story and stuff so far. I'm not really gonna go into it too much. It's the main characters, the masked boy, and stuff, and then the collection here. This is gonna be more important. As far as like me 100%ing things in the LP, I mean, I might go out of my way to get all treasures. I mean, nah, I don't know. I think what I really want to do is just make sure I do all the super bosses. And that's important. I might get all treasures here. It depends. I'll see how I feel by the end of this LP. If anything, I might do it. I might get everything as one character. Maybe not for all 3 because that's a huge load of work even when you add on critical mode. So yeah. All right. Anyway, I'll see you in the next part. Goodbye and have fun.